Classic potato chips. These are the thin, flat slices most people picture when they think of potato chips. They are usually fried in oil until crisp and lightly salted, though they now come in countless flavors. The traditional method traces back to 19th century America, where thinly sliced potatoes were fried as a novelty snack. What makes them different is their simplicity: a clean potato taste, a brittle crunch, and a smooth surface. They matter because they set the standard for every other chip that followed. Kettle-cooked chips. These chips are sliced slightly thicker and fried in batches rather than in a continuous production line. The batch frying creates a harder crunch and a more irregular texture, often with tiny bubbles on the surface. Kettle cooking became popular as brands tried to recreate an older, handmade feel. The result is a deeper potato flavor and a sturdier bite. For many people, they represent a more traditional and hearty version of the classic chip. Ridged chips. Also known as crinkle-cut chips, these have grooves running across the surface. The ridges are pressed into the slices before frying. Those grooves make the chip thicker and stronger, which helps it hold dips without breaking. The added surface area also grabs onto seasoning more effectively. They matter because they changed how chips are eaten, turning them into a better companion for sauces and spreads. Wavy chips. Wavy chips are cut into gentle ripples rather than sharp ridges. The waves add structure and create a slightly thicker feel compared to flat chips. This style balances crunch with strength, making them versatile for both snacking and dipping. The wave pattern also changes the texture in the mouth, giving a layered crispness instead of a single snap. Shoestring chips. These are cut into very thin, narrow strips instead of wide slices. They resemble tiny fried sticks more than traditional rounds. Because of their size, they cook quickly and become extra crisp. Shoestring chips are often served as a garnish or packaged in cans. Their delicate shape makes them feel lighter, even though they are still fried potatoes. Thick-cut chips. Thick-cut chips are sliced much wider than standard chips, creating a heavier and denser snack. They are fried longer to ensure the inside cooks through while the outside turns crisp. The thicker body gives a more substantial bite and a softer center. These chips appeal to people who prefer a snack that feels closer to roasted or fried potatoes rather th. Baked chips. Baked chips are cooked in an oven instead of being fully submerged in hot oil. This method reduces the fat content compared to traditional frying. They are usually made from thin slices or pressed potato dough and then baked until crisp. The texture is slightly drier and less rich, but many choose them as a lighter alternative. Their rise reflects changing eating habits and a demand for snacks with fewer calories. Hand-cooked chips. Hand-cooked chips are produced in smaller batches with minimal processing. They're often sliced with the skin left on and fried more slowly. This creates darker edges and a rustic appearance. The flavor leans toward earthy and slightly caramelized notes. They stand out because they emphasize craftsmanship and natural texture over perfect uniformity. Flavored chips. Flavored chips are standard chips coated with seasoning blends that range from simple barbecue to complex regional spices. The seasoning is applied immediately after cooking so it sticks to the surface. This category reflects how chips adapted to different cultures and tastes around the world. The flavor becomes as important as the potato itself, transforming a simple fried slice into a distinct snack experience.